Because you're the one that in the fight again. When you said it, you're like, I don't want to ever fight again. Hey guys, how are we?
Hello guys, how are we?
Welcome to our first Chit Chat. Don't get with me.
Chit Chat.
As you can see, we've already done our eyebrows on camera. Because if I was to do my eyebrows on camera, it would probably take me like 7 years.
And my eyebrows are saying no today, but that's nobody's business.
They're nice. If you're wondering why I'm holding the mirror so close to my face, it's because like I don't know, I can't do my makeup like that, like how most people do.
I want to love. I want to buy Bugatti. I want to. Oh shit. Fail.com. So guys, when we do our makeup and stuff, we seem to always have like little like DNS. I mean, we just seem to have like really nice conversations, and we're like, it'll be cool to have like a chit chat, get ready with me.
Actually, and it's so hard for me to talk while I do my makeup, but I'll try.
No, it's not. We do that all the time.
No, I know, but like,
especially now that the camera's
most of the times, I literally just stop and I listen to you, and then after you finish talking, like I go back.
Wow. That's why I said she's a good listener, guys. She's a good listener.
Can you stop? Thanks.
I'm complimenting you, darling.
Oh, really? I didn't like that. Really? No, I'm joking.
But yeah, guys, we were having a discussion like earlier, like when we were doing our eyebrows and stuff, and we're just like, I feel like whenever we talk and like while we're doing our makeup, like the topic just flows through. Before, like when we're doing our eyebrows and stuff, we're literally talking about like our primary school, high school experience, and like, you know, just kind of like growing up in Australia and stuff.
Yeah.
We're just like reminding each other of like high school stories.
You guys are gonna be like, how did you bitches just skip straight into like concealing?
Yeah, and all that stuff, because we're just like, okay. We're talking about like, you know, like our high school experience, primary school experience, all that stuff, you know? And we're just like, just reminding each other of stories that like, you know, the fun times and like the devastating times in high school and primary school.
Times when I wanted to like fucking deck myself in the face because
our high school experience was like quite different. I feel like it's different if you're a person of color in Australia. Like it's really different. Like especially because we grew up in like a we grew up in a suburb where it was just like pretty much like white people, you know.
Yeah.
And like I'm pretty sure my family could go, like we could go to the supermarket and we could be certain that we were the only like black people there.
No, not people of color, but just black people.
Black people there.
Yeah.
I lived in that area until like up until high school. Like I did my primary school there.
I did my primary school there.
Yeah, we did our primary school there. We did like, you know, high school there, and like after high school we moved.
Yeah.
And like to more like an area where it had like, you know,
there was a lot more, I guess.
I guess there was a lot more like black people, like Sudanese people, like people that we were like, I guess it was more comfortable in a way.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I wasn't comfortable like growing up in the area I grew up in, but I remember like in primary school and stuff, like it was only like my sister, my brother and I kid you not guys, we were like the only Africans at that school. I remember when we first moved to that school and stuff, I guess kids did try to bully us. I feel like the thing is with me, I never really used to like, to be honest, I never let bullying get to me.
Yeah.
When we first moved to those schools and stuff, like I felt like it was a lot more easier for kids to like, you know, bully us and stuff, because I guess there was like no black kids at the school at that time, and then it's like we were like the easy targets and stuff. But the good thing is like my siblings and I,
to be honest, I don't think I ever got bullied. I'll just say that we tried.
People did try, like
they tried.
We always had each other's back. That's the thing. Like my brother always had our back, and like when he moved, like my sister and I always had each other's back. So it's like people would try to bully us, but it's kind of like it wouldn't really go too far. And I guess like the bullying wasn't really bullying. It was I guess racism is classified as bullying.
I know at school.
At school, yeah. But yeah, like people would throw like, you know, racist slurs and stuff around, and like we would know that they're doing it because of us. Like it wasn't more like,
oh, like
they're just saying
randomly say it.
It was just kind of like they were trying to like get a reaction out of us.
Yeah.
And I remember like all my fights, I can feel like all my arguments and my fights and stuff started off because like someone would say like a racist slur, or like, you know,
they would try to be smart.
They would try to be smart about it. Like we had like a lot of friends in primary school and high school growing up, and like we got along with everybody, but it's kind of like there was like that small number of people.
No, we didn't even get along with you. What do you know that?
There was just that small number of people that they're just EPs. I feel like one of my experiences like that I've had like when like growing up and all that stuff was I had gotten into a fight like with one of like the students. Yeah, this was like later on in like primary school and stuff. Like I got into like
it was like in year 7.
Was it year 6?
Bitch, it was year 7.
In year 7, like I got into like I guess a disagreement with one of the guys at my year level, but he was trying to be racist, and like, you know, I kind of had enough of it, and I was just like, you know what, screw this, I'm just gonna defend myself. And like it wasn't really like an actual fight, but I guess he had said like a comment, like a racist comment to me. And like it ended up getting to like a point where like, you know, the principal got involved, you know. I'm not saying, yo, like, watch out, I'm a bad girl. I'm not saying. It got to the point where like, you know, the principal got involved and all that stuff. And I was just like, shit, like, what did I do, you know? Like, I guess I kind of regretted it at that moment, like sticking up for myself. And
it's kind of like you had to.
But I had to, because if I didn't stick up for myself, I guess like this stuff would like continue happening. Like I was actually cool with that person, but like I guess I just had enough, because in my head it was kind of like, it's not a joke anymore. The stuff that he says, like it's just like he means it. And yeah, shit kind of escalated. I went to the principal office, and the principal like confronted me, and like she was just telling me this kind of behavior is not tolerated, like, you know, in our school. And then like, I guess
especially in Australia.
And like in my head, I'm just thinking like, okay, like I guess at that time I didn't really know what she meant by that. But I guess she was referring to the fact that like the behavior that I'm kind of like, yeah, it's not Australian like because it's like it's a violent behavior or whatnot. She's a bit of a racist, because these were her exact word, like you know, I know you come from like a war-torn country. And you know, violence is quite like a major aspect of your country, but we don't need that in Australia.
No, we don't even tolerate.
Like she said something along those lines. Like I remember it. Like I actually remember it, and I just remember like I didn't really have a reaction. I was just kind of like you know, and I just let it go. And like I remember like a couple of years later, like I thought about that comment, and I was just like, oh my god, like, do you know? I'm not saying like I became woke, but like a couple of years later, I was kind of like,
that's what she's trying to say.
I just wake up at like one night and I had a third eye, and I was like, shit.
Oh, hilarious.
Anyway, after she said that comment and stuff, like I thought about it years later, and I was just like damn, like I think I know what she means now. And like with me at the time, I didn't really think like she meant it in a way, like in like a racist way. But like after I discussed it with my cousins, my mum and stuff, my mum was kind of like, why didn't you tell me earlier? Like that's actually a big comment, you know? Like I could have like gone into the school and like, you know.
Guys, I really do have 2 colors on my lids. I'm just letting you know.
Like actually gone and like
should I just leave it like this?
Do you have a color on?
No, you're fucking lying.
I'm kidding.
I put it brown.
It's brown, bitch.
What
do you have on?
I'm just gonna leave
What
it
do you
like
have
that.
on?
I actually don't have any color. I just only have one color on, but it's
No,
not
you
working.
put about 3, and you think.
No, that's actually one color.
No, you put 1, 2, 3, bitch. Let me see it. There's purple, green, and yellow, bitch.
I don't know like if you guys really understood it, because like I'm kind of over the place. I'm doing my makeup, and like it's really hard for me to explain.
That's a whole point of Chit Chat.
That's literally one of like I guess my experience with like racism in school, and like it wasn't just with like a student, but it also like involved like a whole principal, and like the stuff
She was rude, that lady.
she was. Didn't she like? She did something like quite like similar to you, didn't she?
It was like I think it was like during assembly or some shit. I always tell my friends this story. What the fuck? No, but like it was like during assembly, and she was telling everyone, like she was basically concluding. No, the class that was hosting the assembly basically concluded, and I guess the principal gets to have their speech after, and then before they send everyone back, and then she was like, oh, and can I please have Trezza and Lou stay behind, after she said whatever the fuck she was saying. And then I was kind of like, now low-key I was shitting out. Oh my god, what did I do? I'm like, am I in trouble? But yeah,
Yeah, because you don't remember doing anything.
I was literally sitting there, I was about to have a stroke. I was like, fuck, what did I do? I was trying to think of all the stuff that I possibly could have done. Call out my name in front of assembly. And because usually when principals do that, you're either in trouble or like you did something. So like when she called my name, I was like, what? Like, what did I do? And when everybody leaves, my teacher was like, oh, just go to her and then like, come to class after. And I was like, of course, when I'm supposed to go. Anyway, so I go to her. No. And so I go to her and she's like, oh, I just wanted to let you know that you should tie your hair back because there's nits going around in
That's
school.
so pointless.
I'm like, are you that obsessed with me? And she's like, yeah, I need you to, I'm gonna need you to tie your hair back because there's like nits going around the school and I don't want you to get nits. I think she was just trying to embarrass me or something because there is no way that she needed to call me to stay behind after assembly to tell me that. And because at that time I used to wear box braids to school, every 12-year-old.
And they're thick as hell, so like who has time
I know
to
it's
tie them
thick.
up?
So I was like, bitch, like, I don't need to tie them up. And there was a bunch of other little kids that had their hair down as well. But then she had to call me. And then I was just like,
I'm surprised she didn't call me because I had the same thing. I think because she wants to pick on us like different times.
Different times, because I think because when they would pick on us at the same time. I don't know, like would somehow give each other the confidence to like stand up for ourselves. So then I think they would do it like separately. No, when they'll try to tell us off, we'll just look at each other and laugh. And like you can't really get in trouble for laughing.
Yeah.
I think so they started like picking on us like at different times and like whatever. She was like a primary school principal, but she had it so far up her ass, like her head so far up her ass that like she took it so seriously. Like she thought she was freaking primary. So basically the camera died. But
yeah guys, honestly, that teacher, she reminded me of the whole lady from Matilda.
She wasn't a teacher, by the way.
She's a principal, but she reminded me of the principal from Matilda.
Yeah, she was
so evil, and like she thought like she was running Australia.
She did it. No, she thought, yeah, she was running Australia. Like, calm down.
First of all, darling,
relax. By the way, guys, I ended up adding like a third color on top. You probably won't be able to see because of the lights, but I'll just try to, you know, I added something to make it pop.
Yeah, make it pop, you know.
Not make it look so bland, but I'm not gonna do anything too extra. Not that I know how to anyway,
but yeah, like we were saying, my sister and I actually went through like a lot of these kind of like situations in primary school.
Yeah.
We just like, I feel like the stories that we told you were just a few of the like random ones. They were just so random, like very random.
I'm not gonna make my blue wine and dramatic as I usually do because I just want to do something chill, not too dramatic.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't even put mascara.
You didn't put mascara. You didn't believe mascara.
I gotta get big. Oh my god, smoking wine is not me, sis. I gotta cut that now.
What is he?
It's not me. I don't think it's me.
Guys, do you know one thing like I've noticed in like in primary school and high school and stuff? They think that like if you're black, you're African American.
Yeah.
Do you remember when someone came up to us and they're like,
"Can you say damn, Tyrone?" I was like,
first of all, I'm Sudanese.
Like, okay, yeah, they see like how black people behave on TV, and then they think that
that's how you act.
They all go watch White Chicks, and then they try to like
they come back.
They go and recite the lines, and you're like, y'all so weird. Like, I mean, it doesn't help now.
I did a double stack for this side, but
you could just say I stacked it. I did a double stack. Trying to make up all these makeup words and all those. Deanna. This girl's so funny. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering like why I have this scar, it's not that visible now, but it was before. She bit me on the forehead.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You did.
How could someone be so full of shit?
Well, obviously you were.
Like how?
You bit me.
No, I didn't. I have one. Okay, you have to explain mine then.
I bit you.
That's actually so embarrassing. Can you imagine? Like, how did you get that? My sister bit me.
Yeah, I always tell people you bit me, and then when they look confused,
and they look at me. They look at me with so much disgust.
I'm like, no, I'm just kidding. They look at you like, why would you bite your twin sister? Do you really think she's that much of a neck? Do you really think she's that much of a neck? She's a neck. Neck. Shout out to Olua. Yeah, but anyways, when people look at you like, why would you bite your twin sister? That's when I like confess. I'm like, guys, no.
She didn't do it.
She didn't actually bite me.
I know I'm snack, but you know.
She actually, when we were younger.
How did it happen actually? I pushed you.
No, we'll fight. I don't know, we'll fight. We just used to fight about anything. We still kind of do, but like we're kind of like calm down. We're grown now. But we used to fight all the time. I don't remember what we were fighting about, but I must have said something that triggered you so bad that you had to push me, and I hit my head on the wall and busted my head open. And then now I have the scars. So then the next time we fought, I pushed into that same wall. Now she has a scar. But hers is less visible.
Mine was smaller.
Yeah. What? But I actually like it. Do you know if someone told me I'm gonna give you like you're gonna go into surgery? Oh, you're into some latches. Someone did teach you how to put latches on.
I mean, what is it?
Eyelashes. If someone said I'll pay you like
I'll pay to put your
no, I'll pay you to get rid of that scar if you can, I'll say no. Because I feel like it's part of my identity. Like, it's who I am. Whoops, sorry guys. I look so crackheadish. You couldn't pay me to get rid of it. Like, I like it. It's me. Even though I cover it, but I like it.
Why do you cover it then?
Because that's where my fringe is.
Yeah, it actually suits you. I don't think I can imagine you.
I can't imagine myself without it. I don't even think people notice it. Maybe when I point it out, they do, but if you notice it, there's something wrong with the ear.
Yeah, I don't notice it at all, you know?
Did you want to know?
Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human? Is that how it goes?
No, don't you know I'm robot too?
We're so boring.
And then we're talking ding dong and bitch about them.
Does that have to get you?
Huh? Yes, it is. Wait, what do you speak?
What do you speak?
Nyanka.
The danga?
Are you danga?
Oh, you go to the church?
Oh, you got a cat? When the last time you had a cat?
Church? And when you come to Australia? Long time, yeah? People were there when like shit like this happened, but we must distract it. So I used a Fenty Beauty. foundation in the color 440. I use it with like the Ingwell foundation. Oh, this is my first time doing that.
No, I did it last week.
Was it nice?
It was alright.
I feel like the Ingwell one's so violent. You got it bad when you're on the phone.
Like I primed my whole face before when I was doing my eyebrows and when I was doing my lips. Alright now, don't freak out and be like, what the hell? Like these bitches don't even prime. Do they even know what they're doing?
Guys, growing up, my sister and I were actually really close, but the thing is we used to fight a lot. We still do. It was like physical fighting back then.
And now it's
just like let's argue. We argue over the most dumb stuff.
And then afterwards I think about it, it's like the funniest thing to me.
Mom got sick of us fighting, so what she did, she organized like you know in the holidays, those 2 week break, my mom got sick of us fighting, so then she was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna separate them. Like she made like us go, like one of us go to like my auntie's house, and then she had to go to my other auntie's house. And like we didn't get to see each other for like, didn't get to see each other for a week, didn't get to talk to each other for a week. I guess the reason why she did that was we could miss each other and kind of like appreciate each other more. Did you appreciate me after that?
To be honest, when I saw you, I'm like,
no, you didn't. Because you're the one that,
in the fight again. When you said it, you're like, I don't want to ever fight again.
you know it's you, guys. Yeah. Don't fight again.
Okay, so what? What you gonna do? Yes, I said it, so what?
I'm just gonna tell people that you can't speak English.
I can't. It's my sad language.
Yeah, how did you feel like after mom did that whole like separation thing?
To be honest, at the time, I was kind of like, that's my homegirl, like.
I know you're trolling this whole thing. I'm not. You are.
I was like, that's my day one, A1.
That's my-
I don't ever fight her again. That's my dog.
Yeah.
That's like my roommate. Like, I don't ever want to
I
fight.
wouldn't even have friends or anything to talk to each other.
Were you just thinking of what I was doing?
No. I was actually having fun with the other kids. When I was there, I was just thinking, you know what? I'm gonna be a good girl when I go home. I'm not gonna fight again because I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to get put through this again.
Yeah.
That's the first and last time we got separated. Camera just dies midway. Like every time this camera dies, it just pisses me off.
Yeah, it just discourages you to finish like the rest of your face.
It's like pissing you off. Like you just don't want to finish.
Honestly, it just makes me just not want to finish the rest of my face.
Guys, I forgot what we were talking about before the camera died. I really
Then we're just talking about how to.
Oh yeah, guys, when we got like separated and stuff, like I feel like I was more like I just don't want to do that again. I feel like, you know what, I'm gonna go home and I'm not gonna do this mistake again because I don't want to leave. Like I don't want to be away from my sister. I bet you Trezza was just like, yeah, this is the best day of my life.
Nah, actually I wasn't. I was like so sad.
Really?
I didn't eat for like 7 days. I'm joking.
I came back.
I'm kidding. I'm telling you, like
We were like freaking
children.
We were like 12. Like I feel like that's like the best way to punish a child.
Yeah, like instead of like do the most and like freaking torture them, like you just separate them.
Is that how you're gonna punish your children? Is
Yeah,
that
like I'll
thing?
just separate them. I'll send them to your house.
No, they'll have fun.
I'm gonna teach them to hate you, and then when they go to your house, no, don't send us there.
I think my biggest fear doing my makeup on camera is people actually finding out how big my forehead was.
I don't think it's that big. If it was big, I'll tell you all the time.
You do, you used to.
No, it's big when you have braids, but
When I have braids, I look a lot alien, yeah?
it's just kind of scary. Yeah, like kind of like whoa.
You know,
Like I thought we looked the same, but I guess
I'm
not.
really, I think not.
This is sort of all over the place, but
This is literally how it is.
Yeah.
That's us.
That's
That's
us.
us. Leave it.
You either take it or you leave it.
Can somebody explain to me why the body is Do you know what's so funny? Every time I line my lips, I think about the time when I used to hate them, and now I'm like, how could I? I want to know what my favorite thing about myself is?
No.
Guess what's my favorite thing about myself?
I'm gonna put the gloss on top. Your collarbones.
No, I talk about it all the time. Do you want to know?
What?
My elbows.
Oh my god, yes! As if I didn't get it. What the heck? Anyways, guys, so that was it for today's video. This was
The end look. This is the finished look. I hope some of you guys liked it. You kind of saw that we kind of threw like product on our face and just kind of made it work.
a bit all over the place, but anyways,
Yeah.
As long as you guys enjoyed this video, that's all that matters, right?
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
And turn on the bell notification. Shit, did you guys see that flap? Whoa! Someone needs to go to the gym. You do. Not me.
That was your arm.
Nah. My arm's never done that before.
So I cover my arms.
Ever since I started hanging out with you, it just started.
You've been hanging out with me from birth.
Yeah, but when I started taking it serious.
Yeah. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe.
And turn on the
notification bell. We'll see you in our next video.
Bye. Oh my god, we've never done that in our lives.
Never.
Your girl really needs to go to the gym and turn her arms. Because what's this? This is what you call winter arms. Like,
oh yeah, because people get fat in winter, yeah?
Get fat in winter.
But what about them people that have been fat their whole lives?
Bitch.
Maybe I could just slide through the weekend, yeah. When that Monday comes, I'm a new man, no. So pack up all your things by next weekend. You couldn't do one day, so she just went my way.